My mom likes to travel, and she went with a couple of her friends to Mumbai, India, which would have been my freshman year of high school. And it was around Thanksgiving in November-ish, and she was over there to learn about meditation and stuff. She's really into all the Zen. And she got shot, and right here in the shoulder muscle, pierced right here, and came out her lower back. But I was over in America, just in class. All of a sudden, I got a phone call talking about something weird was going on. Went home, my dad was tearing up, he couldn't tell me what was going on, I was just freaked out, had no idea. And then we got the news that there were terrorist attacks. Nothing about our mom, just that something had happened over there and we had no idea what it was. So later that night we get news that she was shot, and we still don't know anything other than the fact that she was shot. They thought that this was the right thing to do. This was their good versus their evil. To us it's completely evil, but to them this is what their religion had raised them to believe, these people that taken extreme radicalism to another level. And I didn't really get the full effect of it. I knew she was okay after the next day. I just knew she was over there still. She was shot, put up in condition, didn't know what was going on. And I just broke down in class. I started bawling my eyes out. And the teacher, all the teachers knew what happened because they heard that Mrs. Ragsdale, my mom, she was over in India when this terrorist attack had happened. So I went home that day and just sat in my room after I got all the crying out. And I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to say, what to feel. It was just something I'd never experienced before in my life. I couldn't comprehend someone wanting to hurt my mom that way because she's just such a loving person. She didn't hate these people. She didn't come back telling about how terrible the Muslims were. What she did was she started learning about other religions, and through that I learned a little bit about it too. I got more perspective on how people are raised to do that. They're not born evil. So she started a project called the Peace Dragon Project, because she's an artist and illustrator. And before this had happened, this wasn't her thing to do. She just taught kids how to draw and things like that. But she's just taken a whole new life movement, and she started the Peace Dragon Project, which is where she takes something so evil, like a dragon, which is, in mythology you'd think, or in mystical mythology, whatever you call it, a dragon is a big, mean monster that no one would ever like. It's nothing you think like it's a good thing. And she called it the Peace Dragon to show that even in the most hateful, evil-looking things or acts, there's always good deep down in there. So the Peace Dragon Project was basically going all over to schools and teaching that lesson to people, with her story, of course. And being an artist, she taught kids how to draw a dragon, and each dragon would hold a heart to resemble that there is good in all evil. Ever since then, not even through me trying to study it, but just through my mom, I've learned about Hinduism, which I didn't know there was a difference. That makes me sound stupid. I had no idea. Buddhism, Christianity, obviously. Any religion that is a major religion these days. And from now on, I can't look at a religion and say they're wrong, they don't know what they're doing. Sometimes they're raised to be radical and do these evil things, but Christianity, I didn't look at it from our perspective. People have bombed abortion clinics in the name of God. It's all about perspective. You can't just look at a group and know that they're all evil. Some people are just perverted to a point where they don't know any better. I see Christianity, and I see Hinduism, I see Islam, I see Buddhism, and I don't see them as being wrong rather than being raised a different way or having a different cultural aspect to their Bible, their Torah, whatever it was,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just, I don't throw out their beliefs now. I understand that it really has to do with your race, because if I wasn't born here, who says I would be a Christian?